Hi guys, welcome back. And today we've got a new car. What? Where's the MG?
Oh, we'll get back to that.
What are you talking about? What do you mean you bought another car?
Content for the channel, isn't it?
So what is it?
It's only a Porsche.
Porsche? How much did you pay for it?
2.5.
924 for that price.
No.
Can't be anything else. 944 and 944 for that price? Oh, this is going to be bad.
Worth the gamble.
This is crazy. Did you see it? Tell me you saw it before you bought it. Tell me you saw it.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh my God. Why? No way. So where did you get it from?
A place near Oxford called World's End.
What? World's End? When did you buy it?
I bought it on Friday.
Friday? Last Friday? You know that's the 13th, don't you? Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously? So where is it? Where is this car?
Being delivered to Mum's house.
So let me get this straight. You bought a car on Friday the 13th, sight unseen, from a place called World's End, and you paid that much for a 944. This is not going to go well, is it? We best go and see it then, aren't we? I'm exhausted, and this is our Halloween special. You're an idiot. She's arrived. Apologies for the wind, it's really windy, but she's arrived. And you know, she looks all right. She looks pretty good. So I'm gonna get her off, get her on the driveway. So see she'll start. Right guys, here she is. She's off the trailer. Let's have a good look around her. Let's get into her, see what we've got, see if we've made a big mistake or not, see if Exhausted's done something really bad, and can we get back from this. Welcome to the Exhausted Spooktacular. 944, here we go. Right, I can't get the boot to open. The struts aren't strong enough, so I'll have to go inside and use my stick. Right, let's have a look what we've got. What the hell are these pumpkins doing in here? Bloody hell. Told you it was spooktacular. Right, bit of trim. I think that's from the centre console. Not sure what that bit's from. I'll have to find out. That's from the centre console. Put that over here. Carpet's not looking. Oh, bit more trim. I centre console again and some of the footwell stuff. Let's have a look down here. Let's have a look. She's not looking too bad down there. It's dry. A little bit of rot in this corner. Need to fix that, but that's easily patchable, I think. Same on this side, maybe slightly better. So, but probably need doing as well, undoubtedly. There's a trim clip there, that might come in useful. Put that on. Yeah, we'll use that later, can't we? Brilliant. Let's have a look under it. Pull this back. Oh, to unclip, you have to unclip along the back to get this off so you can get to the wheel. We've got this padding. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Factory fresh. Marvellous. Let's quickly take the wheel out. That's a bit of tread on that wheel. I think that's almost brand new, isn't it? Pop that over there. Oh, cable tie. Ooh, free cable tie. Look at that. Brilliant. And that is solid. And we've even got the original jack. I'm not sure what this is on the back though. You may have seen the telltale sign of some bolted inside in the where the wheel well goes. So I'm not sure if it's a tow bar on a Porsche. Get rid of that. Right, I'll show you the good stuff. And I'll be honest now, I did get this delivered yesterday and yeah, got sidetracked by what I saw, so we'll get to that, but refilming today. So I'll show you the good stuff. So generally she's in good shape. She's not had an accident. She's never been recorded as having an accident, at least. All the shut lines look reasonable. They are quite large on a 944, but they look reasonable. She's straight. If you look down there, the paintwork is actually quite nice. I think it's original. I think it is. I can't see any evidence of spray up top anyway. There may be some down below, but so she's dirty, but she could do with a polish. She has been stood for about 3 years, so it's not looking too bad. I did a quick wipe on this section here. She's come out quite shiny, so she probably needs a bit of a mop to bring her back, but she looks quite smart. Front bumper's good. There's a little bit of blistering there on that wing. Tiny bit of bubble in there. Wing looks in good shape. Bit of trim missing there. That bracket needs remounting. That bracket needs remounting in there. Doors look good. No rot on the doors. They're nice and clean. So yeah, on the outside, looking pretty good. She had some kind of bump here. Because she's galvanised, she's not rotten, so that's not a hard fix. We can get that done. Yeah, spoiler needs a bit of a tidy up, and we'll do a wiper delete because that smartens them up. The sunroof's stuck up, so we need to manually wind that back in before she gets wet. Inside, so let's have a quick look inside then, shall we? Yeah, so inside, she's all original. So one of the reasons I bought her, because I wanted an original car that hadn't been tampered with, so I could just clean it up, bring it back, make it an original 1985 car. So she's a pre-facelift dashboard, and I'm okay with that. I quite like them. So let's have a good look, see what we've got. Okay, so inside it needs to tidy up, but all here on the door cards, that's all in good shape. Door handles work. So I've got two different colour switches there. Obviously, one's been replaced. Seats are filthy, but seats are in good nick. I mean, even down the bolster, you can see a little bit there. That is really good. Steering wheel's got a bit of cracking in it, and the dash, well, these always crack, so none of us are surprised by that. But it's centre console's okay, if not a bit dirty. Passenger side, similar story. Seats in great condition, just needs a damn good clean. And again, door cards all there, but looks a little bit on the filthy side, but that'll come out, that'll clean up nice. Carpet looks good, so I need some floor mats. Let's have a look back here. Seats, again, dirty, filthy, but no rips, no tears. Fabulous. Look at that bad boy there. He's a big bad boy, isn't he? Bit of trim coming loose on the top, but we can get that sorted. Right, let's get in. Oh. Right, we're in. There's some shadows in here, so. The gear stick feels great. Linkages are brilliant. Again, a bit on the filthy side, needs cleaning. So what have we got? We've got a new old school CD player radio, so that's got to go. Not sure that works, but the ignition's not on, so these are working fine. Oh, air conditioning, I don't think it's got air conditioning. Got some gauges, but we've got oil pressure, time, voltage, fog lights, some warning switches. Yeah, brilliant. Sunroof switch here, and this is your speaker balance, left and right. So look in the glove box. Oh, we got a. Oh, that's a centre console thing, I think. So, okay, some kind of relay hanging down there. No, let's check the horn. No, horn doesn't work. Hazard lights, yeah, they work. Heated rear window, don't know, we'll find out. And then, do these work? Pop-up headlights aren't working. Right, let's pop the bonnet and have a look what we got. So the struts don't work, so we need the stick. Right, let's have a look. So, 4-cylinder, 8-valve Porsche engine. So Porsche developed their own engine for the 944, and Volkswagen developed it for 924. So this is a step up. Look under here. That's nice and clean, but a few leaves, but no rot. The same, I think same over that side. I'll have a quick look. Dipstick is here. Oil looks pretty good, to be honest. Had a bit of a taste of it yesterday. It tastes pretty good. No sign of anything suspicious going on there. And in here, a bit grimy, but there's no frothing, so I'm okay with that. I think that's all right. Yeah, brake fluid looks good. Clutch fluid looks good. Power steering, can't get. I thought we'll just see if that works. Can't get that off. This mass airflow sensor looks like it's been replaced, which is good. This is shiny, so that's always going to get you home, isn't it? Chrome to get you home, so that's brilliant. Doesn't look too dirty. So I had to check for oil in there in respect to potential for the heat exchanger to be passing oil into the coolant and vice versa. It looks nice and clean down there. Can't see down there very well, but again, nice and clean. So she's looking pretty good. A few cobwebs here and there. So the butterfly there. It's nice and smooth that. So that looks pretty good. A bit of a spruce up, but looking pretty good. We'll give her a start up in a little while. Right, let's give her a start. I've got jump leads on her. It's my other car. Diesel in the background, you can hear it because she's not charging. So let's give her a go. For saying she's not ran for over 3 years, sounds pretty good. Is it road clear? Oh, she said, yeah, she feels alright. Second, speedo's working. It's a bit misty in here. Oh, okay, I think that's alright, that clutch. Brakes aren't brilliant, but come on. It's pretty pulling to the left a little bit. No knocks and rattles and bumps. Oh, fuel. She's ticking over low, so fuel pressure's a bit low when she's ticking over, but I'm not surprised at that. I'm running out of battery because there's no charge. Give it a... Actually feels alright, yeah. Second. Gear shift is good. Third. Oh, it's telling me I'm out of fuel, which isn't great. Fifth. I think it's just struggling with electrics. So shall we turn it round? Power steering works, which is alright. And she's dead.
It was at this point that the true horror of the situation revealed itself.
Right, now we're going to get to the interesting stuff. So this is what I was hoping wasn't going to happen, is that. So that is rot on the sill. Oh, there's a bit bubbly along here as well. So this panel will all need changing out, and I think that's got quite a lot of filler on it as well. So the sill looks and feels okay generally, but there's some rot here, so that'll need patching, and then it's going to need patching at the front as well. But I think other than that, this side might be a bit more in there, but that looks pretty good. But then again, once you get into it, who knows, might have to come across. But metal work feels quite good, and underneath it's got quite a nice seam as well, so I think you quite easily get away with that. So that one I'm not too worried about, but I'll take you around to the other side. First, we look at the sill. So I think actually the sill on this side looks better and more solid. There's a little bit there, so that's pretty good. So look at the shut lines and the door jars. This looks all pretty smart as well. It's all solid. It's all pretty good. looks nice and tidy. Right, so I said earlier that yesterday I was doing filming, but then I got sidetracked, and now I'm going to show you why I got sidetracked. So brace yourself. So I expected when I bought the car to have to do some patching, you know, nearly 40 years old. But I didn't expect it to be quite that bad. So what can you see? You can see the floor, and you can see quite a lot of the floor. So yeah, and that's into the inner sill as well. So yeah, this inner sill was actually reasonably strong when you get away from the bottom bit, but it's obviously had a lot of water in here. We've got good strong material at the front, reasonably strong material there, and the floor is not too bad when you get back here, but it might need cutting quite a lot back. And then you've got the chassis leg that runs down here. That seems okay. So I think in terms of repair, it's a case of patching that in, but it might be a bigger job than I think I'm capable of. So the horror. This is what I feared. I took a punt on the car, got it cheapest on the internet, I think. Running, driving, ish. Doesn't charge, so it needs a new alternator. But put some load in the battery, and it does run. Or there's a slight fuel leak, so that needs to be sorted. Got it cheap, bit of a risk, unseen. But yeah, it's not turned out as I'd hoped. So I think I'm going to be punting this one along. So we'll see how we get on. See if I can get my money. Got some people coming to look at it. Right. So a couple of days later, back home. Nice cup of tea. It's raining outside, so it's nice to be indoors today. Yeah, that didn't plan out as I'd have hoped. But go on, you win some, you lose some. It wasn't overly expensive as a car, so worth the punt. Didn't pay off this time, maybe next time. Although just don't tell the wife. So just a few words about who I bought the car from. I don't think the car was sold maliciously with the knowledge of the condition it was in. So I mean, that hole wasn't there when it arrived. I had to take out the carpet, take out some of the foam that covers that area, and then dig away at it. And the size of the hole was me cutting some material away as well. So it wasn't as though the guy that sold it me knew it was like that. I think it was he sold it honestly. So just from a background perspective, it wasn't actually his car. He bought it as a project car probably about 7 or 8 months ago. And then due to some family circumstances, he was unable to progress it himself. He was disappointed to see it go. We had a good long chat about it, and he was looking forward to seeing it being restored. So there's no animosity or ill feeling there. It wasn't his issue. It was my risk, not his. So I'm happy to take that. Although it's still a bit of pill to swallow, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have been there when you buy something and you hope, and then when it comes to it, you don't get away with it. And sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But this time I didn't. So my plan with the car was to, as I said in the video, patch it up, do any small bits of welding here and there, learn how to be a better welder because I'm not brilliant at it. So, but use it as a project car. So fix it up, weld what I needed to be welded up, and then get it through its MOT and get it on the road. That was my plan. And then once I got it on the road, I was going to slowly modernise it, change out the interior, probably go to black leather interior, and then think about the bodywork, any restoration needed doing things like floor pans and things like I've done on the MG, making sure they're nice and neat and doing that restoration type work in longer time. That was the plan. But what happened in this situation, obviously, because of the rust, it pulled that restoration work to be needed now. And right now, I just don't have the time, the facilities, the garage space, or even the funds at this moment. So we are planning on moving house over the next year or so, and I want a double garage and a workshop. So that's the time when I can start thinking about those types of projects. But for today, it's not for me. So, which is a shame. So I put it back on Facebook Marketplace. Had loads of interest. Had to send some pictures of the condition to a number of people, and a lot of people were a lot of people backed away because of the challenge and the work needed. But I did have a couple of people come and visit. One person, he'd done Porsches in the past. It's in his capability, but he just doesn't want to give me enough money for it. And then later the same day, a gentleman came along and saw it, and he does project cars. So he's got a workshop. He's going to roll it in there and crack on with it. I don't know what his plans are in terms of longevity and keeping it, or what he's going to do with it. But I think he's looking forward to the challenge. It's a good car. I think it's a solid car, apart from the sills and the floor plans. But you know what I mean. It's a 944 that went through the period when 944s weren't worth very much. So it's not been cared for in the way you might think in terms of a proper classic, because if you know what I mean. So, but now they're going up in value. So I think with the work done, interior tidied out, changed out, engine serviced, etc., it's gonna hold its own. So I'll be sad to see it go. Am I scared away from 944s? No, I quite like them. I'll probably go back there in future, but for a little while. I think I've learned a bit of a lesson about being ambitious when I've not got a facility or a workshop to do that kind of working. So I'm going to refocus my efforts back on the MG, back on the supercharger. Apologies if you're waiting for the supercharger project. It's not stopped. I just got slightly distracted. We all get distracted, I think, from Facebook Marketplace and eBay, looking at motors from time to time, and that's what happened in this scenario. So I'm going to get back on the supercharger and then bring some more onto that. That's going to be my focus now, back on the MG. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Had a lot of fun today putting that together. I didn't plan on it being a Halloween special, but with all that happened, it kind of evolved into that in itself. So although I've lost a bit in terms of money, I've only lost a couple of £100, which is neither here nor there really. I've learnt a lot, and I've had a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy the video. So until next time, yeah, some hard lessons learned, but it's been fun along the way. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying the content. I'm over 200 subscribers now, which is fantastic. So I'd like to keep growing that. So subscribe if you've not. Like and share. And yeah, I'll see you next time. My name's Craig, and I'm exhausted. Thank you.